Hey, what's up guys? It's Apollo Uchiha here and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm back with a new short movie today, and the name of the short movie is What If Apollo Uchiha Was in Naruto. And yeah guys, it is an unscripted movie as well. Now before continuing this, I know you're asking why am I self-inserting myself into the, Narutoverse again. Well, many of you guys wanted a funny Naruto story as well as my self-insert story again, so I thought why not I should do it in a short movie. And yeah, aside from that, stay tuned because something is going on with my gaming channel and I hope that you will like it because yeah, I just want to, change up the tone in that channel a bit. So see you soon there, and make sure you leave a like and subscribe to both of my channels if you like the content of both channels from here on out. And one by one step at a time, I will, start doing the texting stories that I began in the previous year again because I am trying to be more productive this year. That is one of my resolutions. And yeah, one of my subscribers just asked me to do a fat to fit video. Man, it is cold out here. I don't even want to go outside of my house, let alone touch a metal rod and do some push-ups. It's not that I don't exercise. I do usually when, it is summer. I go to gym, I do exercise, and, just a lot of fat loss training. But as summers goes and winter kicks in, and my laziness kicks in as well, and I just want to be laid back in my warm blanket and just remain there for the eternity. But now I have changed my setup into the basement. It is cold as fuck here. I might have gotten some cold tolerance, so yeah, I will be able to go to gym soon, and you will see a fat to fit video soon as well. Hopefully in the upcoming years or so, if that is I go by that long. So yeah, enough of that. Without any further ado, let's begin with our today's story. Our story begins with me waking up in a Japanese style room. As I saw myself laying on a futon, as I got up and sat down straight, as I begin to remember why I was there. As my thoughts come together, I see a flashback. As I remembered that I was, on the road grabbing some snacks, and when I was coming back home, I was hit by Truckun himself. Next thing I knew, I was here. And standing in front of me was a figure that I all knew too much from, an anime series, more specifically Naruto, as it was none other than Fugaku Uchiha. And besides him was his little son, Itachi Uchiha, and he called me Apollo Uchiha. That was my, YouTube channel name, Apollo Uchiha. Why was they calling me that, and how do they know about that? I didn't know at the time. And then I remembered that I have watched too much Isaki anime, and that is why I am here. Because Truckun came out of nowhere and sent me here. I don't know why, for some sick sort of revenge, but it did. As end of the flashback. Man, I'm just a minor character who doesn't even have any insignificant effect on a side story, let alone the main one. But there is a big difficulty ahead of me. How do I stop Itachi from killing me? Should I be on a mission away from the village? Nah, I shouldn't be. You know what? Maybe I shouldn't become a shinobi at all and leave Uchiha village. As I was talking about this, there was a banging on my door. As I go there to see that it was the clan head. Oh, Fugaku-sama, what are you doing here? Apollo, I heard that you don't want to be a shinobi and are, not taking interest in any of the shinobi training that the Uchihas teach. Yes, Fugaku-sama. And what, pray tell, you want to become aside from that? Come on, think, damn it. You made up a lot of stories. You can't think of a, excuse here? As I was thinking, my mind was racing through a mile as I saw a ramen vendor nearby. Yeah, I just want to open a food stall and sell something there. Oh, and what would that be? You don't know. That is why I am asking you that I do not know. You know that you are one of the best prodigies that have ever come after my son. Yes. And you being a food vendor, not a shinobi, is a disgrace to the clan. You can kick me out then? No! We as Uchiha should stick together. Oh, come on, old man. I just don't want to die at your son's hands. Can't you see that? No, you can't. Obviously, you don't know him yet. As after that, Fugaku then said, listen to me, Apollo. You have some time off and get your thoughts together, and if you have still the same answer as this one, then we'll have a problem, okay? Because your father was my best friend, that is why I'm doing this. Wasn't it Minato no Mikaze-sama? What do you mean, boss? He still is. Oh, yes, I just... Wait, what? He's alive? What do you mean he's alive? Don't you have a son named Sasuke? How do you know about that? He's just born. Wait, what time is it? As he told me the date, I was shocked. Oh, fuck. The Kyubi attack was going to happen. Wait, the Kyubi attack was going to happen. Maybe. I'm here, so fuck it. Fuck the main mechanical story. I'm just gonna go my own route then. As the day finally came, October 10th, as I was finally able to track down the location where the birthing process was happening and all, because it was way outside of the village. Damn, this cave is sure as hell far away. As I heard a scream. Oh shit, it's about to begin. I have to be fast. Come on, what jutsu can I use? Wait, can I even use any jutsu? I don't know. From the day I have arrived, I haven't used any. Oh well, we'll see once I get there. As I dash inside, and keep myself hidden stealthily as I arrived behind Obito. As he was giving his speech, you know I can't use any jutsu, so screw it. As I went and kicked him in the nuts as Obito's eyes bulged out and he yelled like a girl. As Naruto was thrown in the air and the blanket was laced with explosive tags, which Obito has put. As I threw away the blanket and grabbed a naked, newborn Naruto and threw it at Minato. Here, catch! As Minato caught the baby. You know that was quite dangerous. I knew you were the yellow flash, so you'll catch it, Hokage-sama. As the blanket then fell on Obito's face. Wait, what? As an explosion was heard as Obito was thrown out of the cave. As Kushina, Minato, as well as Naruto were safe. Phew. But that didn't stop there, as he came back. But this time with a Susanoo. Oh shit, that didn't happen in canon. Yeah, no shit, Captain. I heard myself saying to myself, you weren't here as well. Oh no. What should we do? I don't know. You Hokage-sama, right? Yes. What do you mean, Hokage-sama? I am. Stop! It isn't the time to stroke your ego. Just summon Gamabunta or something and take care of that. How do you... come on! Stop asking me questions! We're in a life-death situation here. Oh yes, Minato then said, as he then said, guard my family. I will, Hokage-sama. But out of nowhere, Zetsu's arrived and grabs Kushina as I was holding Naruto. Oh no, come on! You brought him along? Jeez, I gotta go and find where he went. As in my head, I knew where they went and I had to find the location now. So, I summoned a clone. I was able to. Yes, success. All I have to remember is hand sealed now. That is going to be difficult because Naruto only did one hand seal in the most of the time in the show, and that was shadow clones. As I sent out my 3 shadow clones that I was able to send in all directions. As I remained there, as one by one my clones poofed away and I got the location. As after summoning another clone, I gave Naruto to him and made him promise to protect Naruto safe. As I went myself away. As I arrived there to see that the Kyubi no Yoko was released, but it wasn't under control. As the Kyubi looked at me and growled. As I said, wait, stop! I have something to tell you. As the Kyubi rose an eyebrow if it could, and then it pointed towards some direction, as it went that way, as I was following it behind. As Kyubi was quite surprised to see that I came that way. You know, I was going to attack and level that village, but you stopped me, and you were dumb enough to follow me, even though I told you to. That was quite dumb move. Yeah, I know. I have done a lot of dumb shit in my life, and this isn't going to get any better. So, yeah. What do you want to talk about? Get to the point, Ningen. Yes. Can you come close? I am going to tell you something that you might, not believe in. Then why should I listen to this? Please just listen. Watch your tone. As a huge amount of killer intent washed over me. Yes, sir. Good. Your real name is Kurama, right? And you're the son of the Sage of the Six Paths after being separated from the Ten Tails? How do you know of this information? He said, grabbing me into his huge hand-like paw as he began to squish me. Wait, I can tell you and explain. Don't. I will see through myself. Wait, don't. You don't have to see my memories. As after that, he touched his nail on my forehead, and after some time, I felt dizzy, and then my vision cleared. This is quite surprising turns of events. You are not from this world, and this world is nothing more than a fiction. And you yourself, being a sick sociopath, was infatuated with these fictions and have created many versions of it. That is why I didn't want you to see my, memories. Well, you got one thing right and straight, as the huge monster then turned into a woman. And not any woman, a woman that was quite beautiful with 9 tails, as my jaw hung low. Wait, what? You're really a... Yes, this is my human form. Every beast you can have it. What do you expect? Just us to be in our beast state all the time? How do you think we were able to exist for so long, hidden in plain sight? Oh, that's, nice reason. I didn't thought about that. Heck, I don't know why even the original author didn't thought about that. Yes. So, the fictional world that you read is not as the same as this one. Maybe you are in the real world now. And the person who sent you here, this truck-kun, I suppose, he's a kami of some sort? No, he's just a truck driver who arrives out of nowhere and slams itself into people, sending them into weird off-ass worlds. What do you mean, weird? Our world isn't... You're a talking monster. We don't have those in our world, okay? So stop telling me that this world isn't weird. Point taken. So what now? You have, made me reconsider my existence and have helped me a lot of what is going to happen in future. From what it seems that I should be with that Naruto kid. But he only sees me as friend, while you have seen me in my true mortal form. So, I did promise my father that I will stick to that man who will see me, or will have the luxury to see me in this mortal state. And you, yourself, sir, have gotten a lucky deal. Wait, what? Wait, you're saying is that, yes, you are going to be my Jinchuriki, and not by force, by acceptance. It is a standard of marriage between us. Wait, what? How old am I again? 13 from this age perspective. And how old are you? Don't do that FBI joke. They're not here, and they can't hurt us. Not like they could hurt me. Yeah, point taken. As after that, Kyubi willingly became my Jinchuriki. And my name is not Kurama. It is Kurumi. Yeah. Don't just say that you picked that out from my fictional names. Maybe you guessed right. Jeez. This is too much of a headache. As I was done being made a Jinchuriki, that is when Minato and Kushina arrived. And they were quite shocked at what has happened because they witnessed what was going on. And they didn't heard the talking. That was a, plus point. Where is the Kyubi? He sealed himself off inside myself. I'm sorry, what? Yes. Oh, Kushina-sama, you're okay. And Minato-sama, you're fine as well. What happened to those two? Well, they were able to escape. Dang it. Okay, that's, good sign then. What do you mean, good sign? They escaped. Who even are you? I am Apollo Uchiha. I'm not joking. As Fugaku and every other clan had arrived. Minato, I heard your distress signal. Apollo, what are you doing here? You know him, Fugaku? Yeah, he's, Rosho Uchiha. Yeah, he's his son. Oh, I see. He was a good man. Yeah, I guess so. What do you mean you guess so? You were literally crying at his funeral. Okay, geez, I don't know. What do you mean you don't know? Stop questioning me about my stuff. I'm not having a great day here. As everyone became quiet after that. Oops, sorry. I just didn't want to yell at you all. It's just that, jeez. Okay, kid, calm down. Jeez, Tazumi's then said. So, am I free to go? No. Actually, you have to come with us now. And you have to tell us what happened. All of it. As after arriving to the council chamber, or so I thought, I was brought into the interrogation chamber and tied down. As Uncle Mitarashi and Ibiki Morino was there. Wait, Uncle? You're same age as mine, and why are you here? You know me? Yeah, I do. The whole village does. So you're one of them? No, God forbid, no. Good. So let's make this easy, okay? Otherwise my snake will be crawling up your ass. And it will be painful. Yeah, ma'am. Listen. Why are you doing this again, everyone, Kage-sama? Because we have a suspicion that you're a spy. Great, a spy. Nice. Otherwise, why would you have it? Now, how should I tell them that this is all a fictional story and they are fictional characters? Maybe I can break their mind like this. Then again, no, that might be dangerous. Okay, what I'm about to reveal to you is of very, very, very great importance and should be not revealed to everyone else. Okay? We'll deem it necessary after seeing that. Inoichi-sama, you can walk into my mind and see my memories, man. To help with it. And what proof do we have that, well, you won't try to hurt him? Why don't you, well, grab a kunai to my neck and when anything happens, you can literally slit my throat here. I'm tied down here, remember? I'm at a disadvantage. Okay. That seems nice. You know what you were doing, Apollo? Yes, I know. Good of me. It is not a good option, but please be tolerant, okay? I don't want him to be in your head, though. Neither do I, but we don't have a choice. Okay. As after that, we see Inoichi grabbing my head from both sides and did a jutsu as he went inside my mind, and after some time he came out. So, how was the visit? It can't be. You must be lying. How can I lie? There's nothing to hide there, right? No. Then all of our sacrifices, all of our history, well, he's done for. What do you do to him? Said Minato. Ask him, don't me. If I tell you, you're not going to believe me. He has seen each and every bit of my memory and what I know about the future and how it was going to be. As Inoichi, after calming down, revealed everything to them as I waited inside the interrogation chamber. What do you think they're talking about? Kurumi, I don't want to know. They might be freaking out. As from the other side, I still could hear muffling. As on the other side we see Inoichi that was crying. As everyone who was shocked to hear this. So he's from a world in which my son's story is, well, heard. And we are all just side characters. A part of a story. And he's the hero? Yes. And I read it up to the point where there's a fourth Great Shinobi War and those alien Otsutsuki's attack. What if he's just making this up? He can't! I used the most precious Clenjutsu to read his mind, in which there is not even a single lie that could be hidden from us. I all saw the truth. We are all fictional characters in a fictional story, and he is the one of them who enjoys our suffering, reading it. Whoa, calm down, I said. I'm not enjoying your suffering. You yourself made us a lot of bad. And even in some of the scenarios, you made both of them neglect their son when they had multiple children. And you know what Naruto did? He destroyed our village. So is he gonna? No, he's not. We do not know. I don't know what it's gonna do now. He changed the story. Wait, you didn't want it to change? I don't know. Well, we are supposed to die. Geez, nice to tell us, Inoichi. Nice way to break it. Well, how am I supposed to tell it then, Shikaku? We are going to die. Because of the Ten Tails, well, throwing a huge ball at our face. As then, out of nowhere, Danzo and Nildus arrived, as well as Fruzen. Oh, great, said Inoichi. As Inoichi was now in full panic mode and revealed and blurted everything to them, as they all came to me, mainly Hiruzen. Listen, Mr. Apollo. Yes, Hiruzen-san? I am quite, well, interested in your theory. It's not a theory. Actually, I lived my life there and I was just chilling. There was no war whatsoever. I mean, there were minor inconveniences between countries, but there was no war. And the whole elemental nation isn't the only part of the world. There are many, many nations outside of it. Well, yeah, you're just a fictional nation, but it is covering only Japan, which is a small island inside the whole world. And there are millions of countries out there as well, and millions of people that are outside. In my reality, from which I came in. It is an unfortunate accident that you came here with, right? Yes. There's a way back? I don't know. Usually when people are like me are sent here, they don't have a way back. But some of them, with mana and magic, are able to. And our chakra is similar to that, I suppose. A little bit, but You have seals, which might be able to help me get back, but I don't wanna, change a lot of stuff here. But I only am going to change a lot of catastrophes, and one of them is 13 years from now, when Chunin exams will be happening, when Naruto will be taking participant as a part in it. And what do you mean will happen then? So you now will trust me? We have no other choice but to, because you know about our future, and my son's future to be more precise, and it involves our future and our nation's future. So we have nothing more than to keep you here as a valuable asset, said Danzo. Ah, jeez. Just don't do one thing, Danzo. Don't kill off the Uchihas. And why would I do that? You must be lying. I remember the whole story in scenarios. Do you think I would be lying now? And that plant-like creature that appeared is the main culprit here. He is, well, you can say the will of Kaguya. And he is here only for one reason, to cause war, chaos, and, at the end, start the Moon Eye plan, which in return will cause nothing more than chaos and, in the end, death to all of the shinobi nations and world. And it will bore a fruit that will be eaten by Kaguya herself, and only an Otsutsuki can eat it. Just so you don't have to do anything, Danzo, except to eat and die. And why should I die? Because you are the reason why the card's key is going to be created soon. You, with Hanzo, is going to cause a lot of chaos in Ame, or you might have done it already, and two of the main culprits are going to be there that, let alone single-handedly, can level the whole village, when even Tsunade and Naruto fights them, and Naruto barely wins. Even at that time, he was able to lose control to his enragement, because Hinata got stabbed. What do you mean, my daughter? Is she born? Yes, she is. Just the day before. Well, the thing is that, yeah, Naruto's going to marry her, and you have 2 grandchildren. As Hiyashi was quite shocked. He couldn't speak anything. And yeah, 4 years from now, well, the Civilian Council might have a deal with the Kumo Shinobis that are arriving here as a peace treaty, well, merchants, but in return they just are here to steal your daughter away. And that is when your brother will be demanded, or you more likely, and your brother will step in for you, and he will go after being killed off, because the clan decides it. What? Yeah, I'm telling you the truth. This world is quite fucked up. And I just want to correct some minor, well, more like major blows that happened as Jiraiya then arrived. Huh. Jiraiya. Nice to meet you finally. So I'm a famous celebrity or something right there? Yeah, we all know your antics and who you are, especially your personality. But, yeah, you are good. In good books of everyone. And more than you, everyone loves Itachi. Wait, why? Well, for one, he kills off the Uchihas who are planning a coup. We're not. Not now, but when the Kyubi attack, if happened, was going to cause a lot of damage. And it was because, well, Madara or Obito Uchiha, who is alive. Obito is alive? Let me finish, please. Okay, go on ahead. I will explain everything, okay? So, you see, in the Great Third Shinobi War, it was a time when you, Kakashi, and Rin were out as, a rebel fell down and a huge rock crushed Obito, right? But when you returned, his body wasn't found. No, it wasn't. That is because he was taken in by none other than an older Madara Uchiha. A way much older. Bullshit, he died. Or did he now? He survived because of Zetsu. Zetsu is a being here from the time of Sage, when Sage sealed his mother away on the rock that you call Moon here. In the center part of it is Kaguya Otsutsuki sealed, waiting for her freedom. And moving on to the next part, it is that when Obito survives, something happens with Kiri Shinobi when they made Rin Jinchuriki, as Minato flinched, and Kakashi was going to, not do anything to her, when she suddenly jumped in between a Kiri Shinobi that Kakashi was going to impale with his, Raikiri, I suppose? Yes. Or was it Chidori? I guess it was Raikiri. And she was tapped. And Obito was there on the other side. He just wanted to return to you guys. But that broke him. And it was all set it there by Madara, who played a little bit of genjutsu in his mind to make him believe that it was you who willingly killed Rin for the sake of the village. But I wouldn't. I know. You know. But he doesn't. as after that they wanted to ask me a lot for this stuff. As I continued to begin on, and I stopped until where it was time now. So, this is where we're at right now? Yes, as time will progress, I will reveal major events. But as of now, there wasn't any major event aside from that Naruto being lonely, but he doesn't have to because both of his parents are here. But please don't make him a dick anymore. What do you mean, a dick? Yeah, there is a, fiction that I heard in which Naruto was quite a spoiled brat, and I quite hated him in that, to be honest. Okay, we'll keep that in mind. So, am I free to leave or something? You can't leave, actually. I'm not gonna go run around in the villages, Danzo, selling this information. I'm not even selling this to you. I'm only going to stop some great catastrophes from happening, and one of them is in Kirigakure. The Bloody Mist? Yes. It's not going to be Bloody Mist any longer, because Yagura is under control of Obito's Genjutsu. And that is why there is going to be a bloodline purge. If I don't stop, many people will die and lose their lives right now, as we speak. Since when did Yagura have become the Kage? I asked. As they told me, more like 2 years ago. 1 year has been passed since then, huh? So the rebellion might have started already, or are forming. I have to go. Please. Or we can arrange a meeting with, Yagura, and try to break that Genjutsu. Fugaku, you have the Mangekyo, right? Yes. Maybe you might be able to. I suppose I can try. Good. That is all we need. As after that, a Kage summit was called, and Yagura was there as well. As 1 month later, I, alongside Fugaku, were there. And Fugaku activated his Sharingan and went inside his head to clear out the Genjutsu. As Yagura then suddenly was awoke. What? Wait. I did those things. Thank you. Thank you, Uchiha-san, for freeing me. What are you talking about, Yagura? Onigi said. I will reveal that to you, every one of you. The reason you have been fighting each other, the reason that the Uzumaki clan died, the reason that you have been at each other's throat and want power is because of only one being that wants this to happen. And whom, pray tell, might that be? It is Kaguya Otsutsuki. And who might this be? The rabbit goddess from the books. The rabbit goddess is nothing more than a myth. Saroniki. As well as Rasa are there. Quiet. Listen, I'm gonna not sugarcoat stuff. I'm gonna reveal everything to you. And promise me this, whatever is said here will remain here. Unknown to me, Obito was also listening to this, as Zetsu was sent to the other location. As I begin to reveal everything from the beginning up to the point where the 4th Great Shinobi War ended, as Obito appeared there. So you're saying that I'm nothing more than a puppet? Yes. And how can I trust you? If what you're saying is true, then all for this was not for naught? Yes, Obito, this was for naught. You and Madara were nothing more than puppets to Zetsu. He wants to play with me, huh? I'll play along. Only until... When was the time we begin our attack? 13 years from now, or more like 14. When each and every one of them is prepared. But you begin your attack when Naruto returns from 3 years of training trip with Jiraiya. He goes on 13, he returns at the age of 16. I see. So we have 16 years left, right? Yes, as of now, 16 years are left. So, who are the members of the Katsuki then? Deidara, Sasori, Zetsu, Konan, Nagato, Kisame, and Itachi, as well as you, yourself. Wait, what do you mean, Itachi? Fugaku said. I haven't told you one thing. Because there was no coup, there was no, death of the Uchiha clan, except for Sasuke. Everyone was killed, even you two, was Itachi. He chose his brother over everyone else. He wanted to protect him, because that was the only option Danzo gave him, after he killed off Shisui Uchiha, because to take his Sharingan, which held him ultimate power, Kotsu Matsukami. As everyone was shocked, that Sharingan has the will. Don't start a war again, Oniki. Because of your war and, fear, Usumakis have suffered enough. I don't want the Uchihas to go through the same thing again. I know about all the knowledge. I have read each and every one of your village's mechanisms with great detail and care in the guides. I shot out that bluff and they bought it. Gotcha, bitch. And I know how you will change and arrange in the following up years. Because I know your mentality. So beware. Are you threatening me? I'm promising you. If you cause chaos and havoc, more than it already is, then there will be hell to pay. As I heard a purr, it was Kurumi. Go get him, Tiger. Wait, you're still seeing my memories? Yes, it is quite fun, to be honest. Ah, jeez. As I blushed and said, So, what do you want from us then? Now that you have freed us, a peace treaty, and Rasa, stop threatening Gara, or you yourself will get it. Now, aside from you all, I have one person more I can talk to, and that is none other than Orochimaru and Tsunade. And why would you talk to them? Orochimaru is a criminal. Tell us, Apollo, what is it that you're not telling us? Minato said. In the 4th grade Shinobi War, as I told you before, a person turns to our side and saves Tsunade-sama, who is at the verge of death, alongside every one of you. And that is Orochimaru. As every one of them was shocked. So, now that you're here and changed the beginning already, you're aiming to change altogether our reality. Since I wasn't a part of this reality, or has any, conscious in the past, I will not be changing any future, or past, way too much drastically. I am changing it, but one step at a time, one thing at a time. I just don't want you to start a peace right now. You have 16 years to consider it. But at the time, Obito will be given the opportunity to see through all the disguise. I mean, Obito, ask him while you're at it. What? How will this Moon Eye plan work? What did he say? That everyone will be trapped inside a reality of their own liking, and it will be powered by chakra from the earth. The earth cannot power such chakra, you know that, right? It wasn't ours or earth's to begin with. It was mixed in by the Kage. More like the Kage of the world, who was regarded as the sage, given to us as a gift, to meet each other and to be with one another, as friends and family. But we became enemies and power hungry. More like you guys, I just came here, so yeah. So, that is why I have to make sure you ask him this. What happens when Earth's chakra runs out? It will start to drain, in my opinion, each and everyone's chakra. It was a common theory amongst Naruto fiction creators. And after that was done, they all will die. In the end, nothing will be achieved more than a fake reality for some time and ultimately death. If he can prove that it is not right and it is wrong and can give you an honest answer, then you can follow his path. But I have told you the truth still. And if you still do, then you are a damn fool. As after that, Obito then disappeared. As after that, I then looked at everyone as they were looking at me. Do you think that it was wise to tell him? He was listening in our conversation, so yeah. I don't see why not. He shouldn't be listening to this. It gives him an eye-opening scenario in which he will be able to maybe gather the Akatsuki against Zetsu. They will play along. And when the time comes, Zetsu will not know what hit him. And that is something that I can live with, knowing fully well that I have destroyed Zetsu and Kage's plan. Okay, we have enough time and talking. We will go now. We will tell you in the upcoming years. Take as long as you want, but remember this. In the end, the ultimatum is that by the end of Naruto Shippuden, in the Great Four Shinobi War, all of you are allied nations, overcome by your hatred and past regressions, and became a force to be reckoned with. But there is a threat that is greater than Kaguya. Those are 3 Otsuzukis. Naruto was able to handle them because he was able to become a sage, as well as perfect Jinchuriki of the Nine Tails. And I have the complete Nine Tails now sealed inside of me. And I think I should be the one to take on that role now. Since I have the Sharingan as well, I might be able to use both, the Nine Tails powers as well as the power of the Sharingan to my advantage. And this way, maybe, just maybe, I might be able to defeat them, while Naruto and everyone else, even Sasuke, have enough power to back up the village. How are we going to, protect our lands from them? Protective barriers, just like Uzumaki's had, but more protective. through the helps of seals. And there will be people in rotations who will power on those seals, because I know no one in this world is damn strong enough to power the seal for the whole eternity without any loss. People with most chakra reserves are going to be trained, and within these 16 years these barriers will be created, giving enough time for the outputters as well as the seals to function properly. That is quite good. We should do that and research on that. As after that, the meeting was off and everyone returned. As I were returning, I then said, let's go towards, Rice Country. There is a new nation developing there, right? As Jiraiya, who was amongst the group, have joined, said, yes. I believe it was Sound Nation that was founded recently. And that is where we're going to go and find Orochimaru then. I believe your words, kid, but trust me when I say this, that is the most dumbest idea. All he wants is an immortality, right? I have a way to give it to him. And how is that? The same way he achieved it mechanically. And I might be able to convince him. Because he might have something that he didn't have. What? I'll show you. As after arriving there, we were face to face with Sound 4 and many of his shinobis as Orochimaru walked outside. Well. Jiraiya! And who might you be? And Uchiha. Perfect to add to my test subjects. Orochimaru, I'm not here to fight. I'm here to talk. Jiraiya's just here because he was worried. I wanted to come here alone. And how can I believe that? Because you have a lot of shinobis. We're returning from an important meeting as a Kage Summit. I have something important to tell you. Please, just talk to me alone. Okay? Not here, just you and me. As I even dropped my kunai holster and everything. As Orochimaru smirked, and as some of his goons checked me out, thinking that I have been carrying some weapons. No weapons. Good. As Orochimaru and I was now alone. So, what do you want to talk about, Mr. Apollo? Alright. I have something that you wanted, that you're in search of. What? A way to immortality. How can you, a 13-year-old, have it? It's because I'm special. Everyone says that, kid. No, I literally am. I am not from this world. I was, sekai'd here, into this body. This is not even a body of mine. And I have a way to give you immortality because I have read about you. What do you mean? You see, this world we are in is a fictional world created by a writer in Japan. And I myself was quite an enthusiast alongside many other who have, made our own versions of the story. And I have a news of you. The real project that you work upon. The project of creating life. The project to make a son. How do you know about that? That is a secret that I have kept hidden. Not even Kabuto knows about that. Yes, I know Kabuto doesn't. Because your dream will come true in the future. His name will be Mitsuki. And he will be a Konoha Shinobi. Alongside Naruto Uzumaki and Minato Namikaze's grandson and son, Boruto Uzumaki. And Fugaku Uchiha's granddaughter, Sarada Uchiha. I can't even draw it. Because of the drawing skills that I have been gathering, I was able to draw Mitsuki. And add on the colors as well. Thanks to the, painting that was nearby. It took me 1 hour, so it was done. See? Now how I can believe that this is real? And what is this about immortality? You make your clone and summon your consciousness inside of it. You found this out at the 4th Great Shinobi War at the verge of dying. Just to survive Itachi's attack after he brutally killed you. As after that, Orochimaru was quite surprised by this, but he did try this. And to be honest, in front of me he was successful as he killed his older self. I didn't die. I told you, I'm here to make an ally of you. You will be an ally to the future. And one less regret from Jiraiya before he dies. What do you mean? Well, in the real story, Jiraiya died fighting against Akatsuki, and he wasn't able to see that his friend got redeemed. What do you mean? Even in his dying, breaths, he had one regret, aside from one happiness. That was Naruto and you. You because he was not able to redeem you. He all his life thought that there might be a way. all this time to redeem you, to bring you back to their side, but in the end when he failed, it was sad. And now I can be damn sure that he will be happy here alongside you. You have given me a lot to think about. Thank you for the immortality though. But I will not give you an answer right now. I know. You have a lot of think and you have a lot of time. 16 years to be exact. More like 13. Because you will go after Konoha when the Chunin exams are happening to kill off the third Hokage. Well, you were successful if you were going to ask, but he pulled out a card and trump card, and selling his soul to the Shinigami, he was able to seal away both of your arms and ability to use jutsu. Well, what can you expect from the professor himself, right? Yes. So you really are from a different world, in which we are nothing more than fictions. Yes. Fascinating. Fascinating indeed. Yeah, you can say that again. But why are you helping us out? Because you are not villains, in my opinions, as you were portrayed in the beginning of the story. You all were just broken heroes. Broken, some of them beyond repair, and some who just needed a push, like yourself. Now I'll be going. As after that, Orochimaru kept that painting of his son, Mitsuki, huh? And a long, long time later. I guess I will begin preparations. But the final product will be done until then, I guess. Apollo Uchiha, huh? I will remember that name. As after that, time passed and things progressed. And without any delay, 16 years passed. And Fugaku was still enraged when, well, let's just say, I was becoming a chef and not a shinobi. Because I was not a fighter. I never was. And it was kind of hard to remember all the hand seals for jutsus. Well, I accidentally developed a new jutsu. It was Fire Dragon Jutsu that came like Kirin from the sky. But the difference was that it was Fire Dragon. But after mixing up some hand seals, that was the only jutsu which was labeled as S-rank jutsu I could do, aside from Fireball Jutsu as well as Shadow Clone Jutsu. As everyone saw that, even though I knew a lot, I was not a shinobi, and they agreed, because I was able to protect myself and use my powers a little bit. But I knew that I must train, because Otsuzukis were going to come soon. And within 16 years, the barriers were built, and they were so strong that I thought that even an Otsutsuki might not be able to penetrate it, because Bijus weren't. Even when 8 Bijus altogether attacked on Konoha, trying to break through the barrier, it didn't work. Even with their Biju Damas and full power. Obviously we were all scared, but it worked out in the end, and we all were happy. And as for me and Kurumi, we were happy as well, and have gotten quite close. And it was quite still weird for me to talk to a voice in my head, but, well, when it is your girlfriend who's living constantly rent-free in your head, you can say that, well, when you look at any other woman and give her a smile, you get a lot of headaches. But it was nice in the end, I guess. Nice from being not alone, and I was happy that Naruto was happy, and so was Sasuke. And not like they were in as canon. And the cherry on top was that Akatsuki did form, but in return, decided with us because they already knew about everything, and they attacked Zetsu and killed him after finding out the truth thanks to, well, pain, as he called himself, memories. And the Akatsuki now had a new mission, their original mission, the reason they were given birth to, for, and that was to help out the humanity and preserve peace. As after that, I saw that Naruto's life went by as he became a shinobi, and even as far as to become a Kage and married Hinata. All this I watched from sidelines, and Itachi married his girlfriend. Everything was going as, well, planned. Everything was perfect and happy. Picture perfect. And then the Otsuzukis arrived. But to my shock, the seals were working so much fine, and the chakra barrier protectors were so strong now with their chakra pools that they were able to hold on against every attack. And let's just say Otsuzukis were now frustrated because they couldn't do anything. And in the end, and final result, they released the 10 tails. When that didn't work out, they left. Yep, they, after being crying like crying childs, left. And I was shocked that I didn't have to fight And everything was just done because I just talked no jutsu everyone. And let's just say that Maid Rumi has piqued an interest in me, and much to Kurumi's dismay, I wasn't going to let her slide. So, I kind of, married her, and there was a political marriage between us. And it opened up a lot of political marriages doors. And from Kumu, a girl married to Joji, as well as Shikamaru was married to Temari, and from Eva, Kurtsuchi herself offered, and she was, married to me because she was similar to my age. I was quite surprised that why I was given this protocol, but in the end I remembered that Oniki was visiting with her when we were 13, and she has piqued an interest in me. I was quite scared at the time because she could, literally just, put me into the ground if she found out that I was, flirting or anything. Not like I was, but, you have some sort of influence from Jiraiya, right? And plus, it was an anime world. A world where women of all sorts existed. And a man like me, being perverted by Jiraiya, you can say that nothing good was going to happen. But a lot of beating came my way, but in the end I was happy. So, overall, the Otsuzukis were crying like crying children, and Zetsu was killed off, Kaguya's dream was, fucked, literally, and the sage didn't have to use his, powers to resolve this matter, because he grabbed his son's souls that were attached to Naruto and Sasuke, and literally gave them a spanking, and made them apologize to each other. And that is how he resolved this matter. So, even for Sage and his family, it was a reunion. Overall, everyone was happy and living the best of their lives. That is except for me, who was getting constantly, trashed by my wives and roasted by the other one, and, teased by the other one. So yeah, you can say overall it was kind of nightmare and quite hellish. While this was going on in the Narutoverse, we go towards the same Truckun that hit me. As we see its driver, it was none other than Naruto himself wearing a cap. How do you like that, huh? I hope you don't return from there. As suddenly my face was shown on TV. Oh yeah? You bet again, Naruto. I'm gonna continue making stories here. No. I thought I got rid of you finally. I always come back. You're not Michael Afton. It's William, bitch. I don't care. You're not him. I am like him, even though I'm not him. No! As Truckun was finally crashed and defeated by my ghost, who has turned into Glitch Apollo, who will always come back from different situations. As this is where I'm going to be leaving the story of, guys. I hope you like this one, and if you do, then please leave a like and subscribe to my channel if you like the content of this channel, as this is Apollo Uchiha, and I'm signing off. Peace!